Hello everybody. This is the video that will be for Tuesday, November 26th class for personal planning. So if you were out sick, hunting, or just needed to catch up, this video will be for you. This will be found once again in the Unit 2 folder. It will be uploaded into here. So when you go to our website, which once again is tinyurl.com/personal planning, it'll take you here. In Unit 2, you will get to see this folder. Also, I don't recall doing this last time. Contact information for me. You can get hold of me in any number of ways. These are some of the many ways to get a hold of me: my email, our website, my Twitter account, and my Google Voice. You can reach me in so many ways. It really is no excuse if you need help. There it is, right there. So with that being said, let's check up on Monday and then head on into Tuesday. So like I said in the previous video, we did a grading update. Check PowerSchool for grades. See where you're at. Ask questions if you don't like it or are confused. We talked about our Better Know a Career, Medical Assistance, number 34. Then we had an activity where we wrote our own eulogies, which was rather interesting to do in class and hear some of them. Then we did some goal setting. And then I missed this yesterday, but we actually had two assessments that we took. The Personal Globe Inventory and the Wisconsin Career Assessment. So there were two out in Wisc careers you needed to take. Just quickly I'll plop over here and show you the difference. In assessments over here, Wisconsin Career Assessment is right here. It'll tell you a little bit about John Holland and the interest profile and why he created it. Basically, when you go through this, I already completed it. When you go through this, you either say you like, dislike, or are unsure about that activity, and then it's going to spit out some results at the end that look very similar to this here. Please read through the results so you understand what it means, and then just look at some of the careers that come up in the matching clusters, like so. So that's the Wisconsin Career Assessment, and then there's also the Personal Globe Inventory you needed to have. So back then, that was our big question: how can we achieve what we want out of life? Moving to Tuesday, we had quite a few things that we are going to partake in as a class. The first one, we're going to do a little activity to get warmed up and started. We're going to go to this website, light-bot.com/flash.light.html. Lightbot is a cool game, and basically the frame is going to be to be successful, you have 15 minutes to finish these 12 levels. So you'll go into the game right here, and you'll have the Part 1 Basics levels. There are 5, and then you have the procedures, and there are 7 for a total of 12. And I'll tell people, hey, you got 15 minutes to finish all of these. And I'm going to stop them at 15 minutes in class. And I expect you to do the same. Did you get through all 12? Yes or no? And if not, then were you unsuccessful? Why? And is it important that you're comparing to my metric of success? What about you? Did you have any preconceptions of what success would be for you? Did you even think about what success would be for you? And what might you need to do then to be successful if you truly weren't? So I want you to think about that through this activity. Then we're going to move on and watch a TED Talk in class. I highly recommend you watch this if you're outside of class. It's fabulous. And this man talks about why you will fail to have a great career. And I think it really gets at the fact that you need to get out of your own way and quit making excuses for why you can't do something and go do it. It's really fabulous, if not a bit indicting. It's really good. So we're watching that in class and discussing that. I will also have a shared document that I will share with everybody where you'll take some notes on this video as we go. So that'll be available for everybody in the class. Right, so we'll do that TED Talk. And then I'm going to read a little bit out of a book called Outliers. You can see it right here. I can't see what my webcam looks like, so I don't know if you can see that, but great book by Malcolm Gladwell, and it talks a lot about success, but challenging your preconceived notions about success. So some of the things we're going to be talking about are birthdays and how birthdays can impact success. Yes, the date you are born actually is pretty significant, and you have no control over that. And there's actually a case study on hockey players in Canada. Then we're also going to talk about the 10,000 hour rule and how um, no matter really what discipline you're in, if you put in the work, it seems to be about 10,000 hours. That seems to be the high water mark for expert mastery of a skill, 10,000 hours. We're going to talk about Bill Joy and perhaps some others that were pioneers in the computing realm. We're going to talk a little bit about musicians, and really it cuts across to all signs of life. And it's just a great selection to really get you thinking a little more about, okay, what are all the factors that are involved in me being successful? And that's really the big theme for Tuesday is what does success look like? And then if we have time, we're going to go through some website updates. So right now I'm actually going to go through those in the video, so you can take care of those at any point that you need. So I'm going to leave you intellectually full before you end up physically full if you're eating a big meal on Thursday. So let me fly over to the website and we'll take a look at some of the skills that I'm looking for. So here I am at my portfolio, and going back to last time, I wanted you to make a horizontal navigation, or at least attempt to, because I think it makes it look better. And that's under More, and you go to Edit Site Layout. This will appear like so. Don't know why I moved my hand, you can't see that. And then I'm going to click on horizontal navigation here. It will give me a little line that has a home button on it. By clicking on that, I can add more pages. Currently have personal planning blog. It's the only other page I need to add. Click on that, click OK. There it is. Boom. If you wanted to add other pages to this, if you had a cool site you wanted to branch off to, maybe if you wanted to link to our personal planning site, you could add URL. And then we'll go like that. And I like tabs, so go boom. And there we go. So now I have these sites available. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the sidebar because I just simply don't like the sidebar. Alright, so that's step one. Alright, step two, on this home page, I want you to say a little about yourself. Okay. Whatever you want. Eventually, at some point, I'd like you to put a well-done picture of yourself. And if you don't have one, then perhaps we can take some in class. It's always good to put that good step forward. If Google Images turns up pictures of you, you want to look professional. You do. And I think all of my pictures that are online would be of that caliber. So that'll eventually go here. To insert a picture, just simply insert image, and you upload an image and you find one that you like. Where would mine be? Who knows, right? Who knows? Pictures. And oh, there's me. Right, uploading. Once it's uploaded, click OK. Boom, there's me, gigantic as all get out. And there, decent introduction. Eventually we're going to want to polish this up a little bit, maybe a little bio page. I'm not sure what you want to do with that, but we'll go through that. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Then for your blog, the expectation is that you'll post every single assignment on this, and I will try and keep a running tally and share that with you of the things you need to have on this portfolio, because that will be an assessment piece at the end of the term. So when you do this, click on New Post, and some of the things you'll be able to type right on here. But if you put it in a Google document, you need to do two things. The first thing is you need to share it with me. But I I'm going to be selfish. I want one place to look for things. That's part of your responsibility to have things in one organized place. So I'm going to put the onus on you to be more organized, and I'm only going to check things if they're on your site. So that means that if you put things on a document, you have to get them in here, and I would prefer you didn't copy and paste. Because you may have presentations, you may have other things, maybe you even have Word documents that you need to put in here. So how do you get them here? Insert, Drive, boom. All of your Drive stuff is here. If you have videos, if you have images, presentations, you can put them in right through here. So let's grab this one because that's real exciting. You can insert that right like that. Make sure you title your posts, and there we go. Right there, embedded in the website. Very cool feature. That's why I like Google Sites, because it works so well with Google Docs. And you go from there. If you happen to have like a Word document or PowerPoint that you used, or something physical, you can actually add files down here up to 25 megabytes in size. If that's not there, if you do not see that, you need to go to More and Page Settings, and then make sure that you're allowing attachments and comments. So that's there. Last but not least, what I would like you to do is click on Share. This is the boldest part. I want you to change who has access to public on the web. It's about time we start taking responsibility for digital footprint. I would like these to be out here. If you have really thoughtful posts, I will likely share those out to get some feedback from other educators and an audience for you. So that sharing part is very important, that you share and change that to public. Alright, so I think I covered my bases. That should be everything there. So very full class. The most important thing to take away is to really get you thinking about what it means to be successful. And I really want that to happen. The one other thing that's going to happen after this reading of outliers is that everybody's in class is going to spend about 10 to 15 minutes looking up somebody successful, like a Bill Gates or a Richard Branson or an Aaron Rodgers or people like that. And we're going to try and find some commonality of what makes these people successful. What are the traits of a successful person? We danced around it all class. So we're going to try and solidify what it is that makes somebody successful by the end. We may not get to the website stuff. That's okay. There'll be time for that. But this is really important to do. So good luck if you're out hunting or if you're absent. Get well or get a deer. Either one's fine by me. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful